Hey guys, hey, welcome to another episode of my gardening adventure. And for this adventure, I'd like to bring to you guys something that I found very interesting. Something that I came across through other YouTubers and seeing, and that's soil blocks. If you can see, this is what the soil block looks like. It's made out of metal. It looks pretty sturdy. It has some inserts on the inside. Not sure if you can see that. This soil blocker is about 2 inches by 2 inches, and I also have another one right here. It's a small baby one, and this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 20 little soil blocks that also kind of have a little indentation. And the reason why I got these soil blocks is because I am a type of person that is a little bit conscious about the earth. I don't want to purchase more plastic that I have to get rid of or that bends and then I have to dispose of. I really don't like that. So I figured that before I made the purchase, I had to consider a few things. I did a little bit of research. I saw what other YouTubers were saying about the soil blocks. I saw the prices, and to be honest with you, it was a bit expensive. I can't remember exactly the company that I got it from. It wasn't Johnny Seeds, I know that for sure. But I got it on sale in Christmas for probably $85, including the shipping. So I do believe that it was $95 before on sale. I consider the shipping, I consider the actual price, and I figured that if it's made out of metal, if it was how every other YouTuber was saying, I was going to save in the long term. And even though it was gonna be a big expense in the beginning, I would end up saving, right? And that's what I wanted to do, and I knew that completely. I did get a chance to try it out. I already planted a couple plants and germinated a couple plants. But what I really liked about this is that I can save, at least my observations right away, right off the bat. It's the first time I've used it. Okay, essentially the third time, but officially the first time after purchasing, right? So what I noticed right away was I get to save dirt. Because if I use these, the little ones, to germinate a really tiny seed, then I can transplant into the next size up. Now, the flip side to that, if you're considering soil blocks, you have to consider if you have the time to make a change from here to here. For me, I'm not a mass gardener. I'm not gardening to sell, so this was a good idea because I have the time. But if it's somebody who is mass gardening, maybe they want to start up with the bigger ones that have a lot more cavities per se. I saw myself saving dirt because I only made enough to fill this little space. And if some of the seeds don't germinate, then I can reuse that dirt. If it does germinate, then I can transplant over after it's already been a bit of a size of seed. The other thing I noticed right away is that sure enough, the dirt does dry up a bit more, I would say, probably compared to the plastic ones. I've tried to use the plastic in the past once or twice, but I didn't find myself having to water as much as I do now. However, it's not like I'm doing it every hour. I'm probably doing it, I'm spraying right now with a spray bottle, one time a day, before I get to cook. So if you have that time, if you have 3 minutes, and especially for my scale of gardening, I'm not doing a ton, I'm doing a little bit, so I have the time. Durability. These are going to last for a very, very long time. This is actually very good quality of metal. I mean, it's thick. It's not just your average aluminum, made out of this. It's pretty heavy. I would say this is probably 2.5 pounds, maybe 3, I don't know. They do have a good soldering, is what I see, so I do like that. It could do a little bit better on the handle. It did get a little bit heavy to keep pressing, but you know, it was manageable for me. I wasn't doing it in a big scale. So if you're a gardener who has issues with maybe carpal tunnel or something like that, maybe I don't know that this would be the right thing for you. But you know, it's something to consider. So that is what I liked so far. I was able to move the little germinated plants that hatched in here right into the big one. And that was easy for me. First observation, first take on this, I really liked it. I would recommend it to you. However, before you purchase this, analyze if it's the right tool for you, considering your time, the scale of gardening that you're doing, and just if you have the time to be meticulous, because you do have to set up the dirt. You have to mix the dirt and mix the water in, and then, you know, get a tray to mix it in. These are the trays that I have, and you know these are food trays. I don't recommend this, but it's the only thing that I had in my house. I do recommend, like everybody else says, get something made out of plastic that is going to be durable for you and a little bit bigger, just because you have to maneuver back and forth, so give you that space. It's been a little troublesome for me, but again, I'm just starting out, so in the future I'll get something made out of plastic. I also want to take this time to thank one of my subscribers. If you've made it this far, I hope that you get a chance to see this, but Ari Clifton from California, I got your seeds, and I wanted to say thank you so much for sending me seeds over. Sent me a cut flower variety. I got a bachelor's button. I am thrilled about this one, and I am so thankful that you sent it to me. Cosmos. I don't know if you saw my videos, but I didn't have any Cosmos, so thank you so much for the Cosmos. I had actually wanted to get my hands on some Cosmos, and I haven't been able to, not because I can't, just because I haven't had a chance to take a look and see what I wanted. But thank you so much for the Cosmos. I'm really excited about this. Snapdragons too, got those, thank you so much. Lovelia, now this Lovelia, thank you for the seeds. This is a new one for me. I have never seen it, and I also like that the color is purple. It's one of my favorite colors, so I mean, I'm excited about any plant, but I'm very excited to get these. Ooh, Alyssum? I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but this seems really pretty. It seems like a ground type of covering flower. So I'm excited to have this throughout my backyard. And finally, forget-me-not. These are interesting. I like the blue. We'll see. I'm gonna try them out, every single one. So thank you again for sending these flowers over to me. Now, I don't only want to talk in my video, so I am gonna show you guys what I do with my soil block. So stay here, don't go anywhere. Let me just set up. Okay guys, so this is my setup. I'm gonna show you how I use these soil blocks, and I'm gonna start off with the little one just because I want to save dirt. I am gonna use this soil. It's Miracle Grow from Home Depot. It's not that I recommend the soil, it's just that that's what I found. I know it might not be the best, but this is what I'm working with until I find something better. I don't have a sifter, so I'm not going to sift, but you want to start off with a little bit of dirt. Don't use too much. You don't need that much actually. So maybe a cup and a half would be good. We're gonna start off slow. Remember, we want to save some dirt. At least I want to save some dirt. I'm gonna add some water. So it's going to be a cup and a half of dirt to about half a cup. And I have this nifty little tool That's cute. I got it from Amazon, nothing special, but I'm just gonna stir it in. And if you're in this video because of soil blocks, you have probably been looking into them and you know that you're supposed to have it to a consistency where it binds together, but it doesn't over drip, and that's what we want. Anything big that you have, you just want to remove, like these big sticks. Move them to the side. Remember, you don't need a lot. I think I may need a little bit more water. It's okay to get drops of water out, but it's not to have it over watered, so watch out for that. Remember, the growing medium, I'm trying to use my gardening terms here, but I just call it dirt. My dirt is supposed to be at a good consistency, and I think that's it. I think I'm good. I don't like to touch it just yet because I don't want to put it down my drain, but this is good. When I'm out in the garden, I don't mind touching dirt, but in here, it's cold outside. I don't have anywhere to throw it, and I don't want it going down my drain, so that's why I'm trying to be careful. Yes, I'm inside the house. So you want to press it constantly, and you want to make sure you're getting all of the little holes filled out. And this is why I say that I like this, because I don't waste a lot of dirt. And remember, my scale is small. I'm not doing a huge scale. I know that it shows like there are a little bit of like a couple crevices open. I don't mind that. When you're doing it, go ahead and do it right. Okay, I'm just showing you the 4th time that I'm actually doing this. You want to get a knife to even it out. So those little holes that are not getting full, technically they could with this little bit of dirt. You don't have to do it. I do it personally. I don't mind it. I have time. I like to do it. I push in the dirt, make it go in there. So this is why I'm telling you, I don't spend a lot of dirt with this. You might say, you know, if you were doing it in the cell trays, you probably wouldn't either, but I just feel like I have better control of my dirt like this. And I don't water a lot, so I know exactly how much I need. So there we go. I've already pushed this in here. You know, everything looks pretty compact, pretty full. I'm gonna push it one last time. When you're doing this, don't push from the top. Try to do it from the sides like this, from here. And that's because if you push from the top, you're actually pushing the dirt kind of out, so we don't want that. We want all the dirt to be inside. Push. Okay. So I think I'm pretty happy with this. So I'm just gonna move this over. I'm gonna move my dirt away. Put it in my little area. And then to put your seeds somewhere, I'm gonna put them here. I already have some going that haven't quite grown, and I do have them, at least there's a label in there. Now, when you do this, I encourage you, don't press and pull. Press down first and kind of pull from here while pressing down. This is going to compact the dirt in here, and when you're done, then just press out. And we have perfect little soil blocks. I'm gonna try to get this to show you. To show you there. You know, this is what they look like. And I'm pretty happy with that. So as for my seeds, I'm going to try some Showstar Astilbe. Not sure if you can see that. Remember, some of my seeds didn't have any pictures. These are from Swallowtail Garden Seeds, and you can see that on my videos that I've done before. Now, you also do have to be meticulous when you're putting seeds on these blocks, or at least when you're putting small seeds. I just opened the seeds. and they are in a little bag inside another little envelope. So I don't think you can even see the size of these seeds. I'm not sure. See, oh, maybe you can. They are tiny, tiny, tiny seeds. So for me to fill up a 2-inch tray with dirt for a seed that I'm not sure it's going to germinate, it doesn't seem okay to me or logical. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. So this is why I'm starting it out in a very small little cube, because it gives me a better chance of saving dirt and of having these grow. Oh my goodness. These are my Showstar Astilbe. I was excited about these, but I'm not sure if they will actually grow. So the other thing with this is that, I could get my pen here. The way that I sew these into these blocks is by grabbing some water with a toothpick, okay? And then I choose 2 seeds. They're stuck. You can't even see them on the toothpick, but they're there. And so then I put them gently. It says to just press the seeds in the soil blocks per my seed. And so that's what I'm doing. Okay, I've picked up another 2. They're going in the block. The other thing you want to do this, and keep in mind, when you are sowing seeds, you want to follow gosh, for lack of a better word, you want to follow a way that you do this. Don't do it all over. Just go one way, another way, another way, another way, and that way you know exactly what block you're in. Okay, I was talking, but I think I'm in the 3rd block. So here we go. And you know what, guys? These seeds are so tiny. I don't know if I'll have good luck. I am the person that likes to save a lot, so I could even just set one seed in each block to try to maximize the amount of plants I have, whereas I wouldn't have to thin out, you know, because once you have seeds grown, or 2 at least, you're going to need to thin one out, and I don't like that. I don't. So this is the way I do this, and I'm just going to keep going, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Before I leave, here we go. Before I leave, I always say this, and you guys know that I hope that watching my channels you'll learn something. I hope that I can grow with you. I hope that you can grow with me. And if you did like my video, I know it's a lot of talking, but this is what I have considering the climate outside. There's some snow, so I can't show you guys outside. I hope that if you like this video, you will consider giving it a like and maybe a sub. But you know, if you keep watching and you keep liking the things, maybe in the future. So until next time, bye guys.